Hi, this is James Gordon of October Library Hero Appreciation video. Today is Matthew Reilly's 42nd birthday. Happy birthday, Matthew. So today I will be discussing the Matthew Reilly books I own and the ones I read. A little background on this author. He's from Australia. He's written action thriller novels, some really good ones. And I first discovered him when, after playing this first-person shooter game, Far Cry, I wanted to find books that were similar to this video game. And during my research, I discovered one book that was marked as the closest thing you could get to Far Cry, which was Temple. And after reading that, I discovered his Scarecrow series and some other books that I read by him. And overall, he hasn't written one bad book that I disliked. All the books I read just have a lot of like hardcore action, a lot of intense moments that kept me on the edge of my seat, and very well written characters. All right, without further ado, let's get into the video. First book by Matthew Reilly. Contest. This was originally self-published back in 1996, then republished in 2003 by the publisher when it did very well. This was published by St. Martin's Paperbacks, and I have yet to read this book yet, but I heard it's really interesting. Basically, it's about like it's about like some contests with aliens, and it takes place in museums. So I'm looking forward to reading this. His next book, which is the one I first read by him, Temple, and this is a much better edition than the first edition I own, as that edition did not have this sick die cut, which I really like. The helicopters marching the temple. Okay, this was by St. Martin's Paperback, and this was I went a little too far. Come on, published by St. Martin's Paperback in 1999. This edition is 2001. Basically, it's about a researcher that gets called in for this expedition that's in South America and gets involved with a conspiracy of like attaining this like ancient weapon that two militaries are trying to use as like a ultimate doomsday weapon. And there's mercenaries, there's mad scientists, a whole bunch of other crazy characters in this book, but a really good book. And if you want a book that's going to really keep you on the edge of your seat, I really recommend Temple. This book's really good. And the third and final solo book by this author, The Great Zoo of China. This is the hardcover edition. I have not gotten the paperback edition yet. I don't know if I'm going to or not. I really like this, but I really like this edition. It's got like no dragons inside of it. It's nice. And this is by Gallery Books, and this was first published in 2015. When I first heard about this book, it blew my mind. Just like a Matthew Reilly book with dragons. Okay, now you got my attention. And I really wanted this book badly, and I had to wait until a year later till it came out because of the time frame with the publishers. That's the one thing that's annoying when you have authors that are from different countries and you have to wait one year, or is it 1 year? Yeah, like you have to wait a year or like a few months before it's finally published over into United States and stuff in North America. But anyway, when this book first came out, I was hearing mixed things about it. People were comparing it to Jurassic Park by Michael Crichton, and let me tell you that this book is nothing like Jurassic Park. They are completely two different books with two different plots entirely. Both books, they're very much different. Like in Jurassic Park, it was basically an island of dinosaurs. This is just basically some secret area out in China that's heavily guarded, and it has dragons and stuff. And it's very well thought out and very detailed, with a lot of like intense moments and some really good death scenes with dragons. And it's a really fun book, and I really enjoyed it. I might get the paperback edition because I really like it, but I really love this hardcover edition with the flyer. Okay. The next books I'll be discussing are the Scarecrow books. I have only read the first three. I have yet to read the fourth one in the series. If you're a fan of like Die Hard and you just want more of it, like just all the action and like intensity just increased to maximum, then I recommend the Scarecrow series because you'll get exactly what you're looking for. All right. First book in the Scarecrow series is Ice Station. And this was published by St. Martin's Paperback in 1999. This edition is 2000. Basically, this one's about terrorists hold this ice station research everyone hostage, and basically the U.S. sends in this elite team to deal with it. And however, things don't go as planned, as the main character, Dirk Crow, and his team basically have to deal with these terrorists, a double cross, and a whole bunch of other stuff that happens to a really well written, intense book. Really good. Then the sequel to Ice Station, Area 7, another really good book. Okay, and this again was published by St. Martin's Paperback, and this came out 2002. Oh no, sorry, 2001. And this book was really good. Just like a perfect sequel to Ice Station. The action is just doubled. A lot of intense moments and a lot of twists and turns. A really solid sequel. Okay, and the third book in the Scarecrow series, Scarecrow. This is the one book that it had a lot of good moments, but it had one scene that just made me question why would you do that? I'm not going to give away for anyone who hasn't read it yet, but when you get to a particular scene, you're going to be saying to yourself, why did you do that? Why? But anyway, it's still a good book. Okay. St. Martin's Paperback, and this was published in 2004. This one is basically about Scarecrow and his team is basically put on a hit list along with a bunch of other people by this organization that has a betting contest on basically mercenaries and bounty hunters to try to kill these people and collect their heads. And if they do this, they will win a lot of money. So basically when Scarecrow, his wife and his team are being hunted by these mercenaries / bounty hunters, they're trying to basically stay alive while put a stop to this underground blood sport that's happening around the world. It was a good book. It was a good book. It had a lot of action in it, but that one scene. All right, and this is the fourth book in the series, Scarecrow Returns. I have yet to read this one yet, but I will eventually get around to reading it. This is by Pocketbooks, and this came out 2013. I actually don't know what this one's about. I think it's just basically the usual stuff that in the other Scarecrow books. Heard a lot of good reviews about this. Hardly anything bad about it. Just basically it's the same thing as the other ones. A lot of action, intense moments. And this is sort of a kind of a spin-off book in the series. Hell Island. Now, you can consider this as part of the Scarecrow series or a spin-off book with the characters of Scarecrow. And this is a very thin book. How long is this? Okay, here we go. It is 122 pages, so you can read this in one sitting. This is actually also kind of another book you can get to the closest thing of Far Cry. However, I recommend Temple more than this one, even though this one's got mutants. It's very short. That's my only complaint with this. Is it's too short, and I wish Matthew Reilly extended this novella and made it to a full-length novel, as he could have fleshed out something bigger, better with it. It's still enjoyable for what it is, but if it was much more thicker, it could he could have put more development into the story. It feels very rushed, and this is probably my least favorite of the Scarecrow books. This one's basically about Scarecrow and his team is called in to investigate this mysterious this island, and they found this researcher is doing some experiments with apes and stuff to breed super soldiers. They basically have to stop him, but as I said, it's very short. It feels rushed, so you can read this in one sitting, and it's an alright book. I'll have to read the Scarecrow series again. It's really good. Alright, that is it for the appreciation video. I hope you all enjoyed it, and if you've not heard of these Matthew Reilly books, I recommend you check them out, as they're really good, and I'll definitely be reading them for this channel and posting some reviews sometime in the near future. If you like this video, please like it, share it, and don't forget to subscribe to the October Library and the Facebook group with the same name, a place you can post, share, and review fiction. Until then, I'll catch you later.